Greetings and welcome to episode 9 of my Empire Total War Darth mod Great Britain campaign. And this, my friends, we left the last time where we finally took Nagpur, my friends. We crushed the rebels here, the Mughal rebels who had taken this vast area here, this huge region. And now it has given us a perfect springboard here, my friends, for our eventual invasion of India. And believe me, my friends, it's a perfect location we have here. It gives us striking distance of Hyderabad. It also gives us easy striking distance here of all the surrounding areas here. But particularly Satara here, my friends, Bijapur, is definitely going to be the need taken. These two cities are the absolute jewels in the crown here of the Ottoman Empire. The production facilities, the trade, most of the trade, as you can see, is flowing in and out of here to their ports. And all the roads here, all the roads spread into these two large cities here. They do also have up here in Hindustan here, Akbarabad here. That's another major production facility. But these here, these in the south here, are the major production facilities here, and the major economical assets of the Mughal Empire. Now, we do have a number of options here. We can put an army probably here, my friends, right on the border here, and Sirkas or Sikars here, and against Karnataka. Yes, we can probably hit here Arcot here, which would be fantastic because look at that abundant minefield. We've got spice plants. We've got a good town here, Weaver's Cottage, prosperous. We've got a port. We are looking at some very nice stuff here, the plantation here. So if we could take this southern tip here of India, it would at least give us some nice room to maneuver. Chances are that the Mysore would probably come in and aid and abet the Mughal Empire, so we have to be careful of that as well. But we're going to fill out these. These are going to be the bridgeheads here, which we're going to spill out from. We also be careful here. We've got quite a decent army here as well, my friends. And believe me, they may not have the quality, but by damn, they've got the quantity of men here. Look at these armies here. Look at this. Absolutely packed to the rafters here. Look at this. So we have to make sure that when our invasion begins, we have enough troops not only to initiate the attack, but also we got reinforcements ready to push through if any of the armies are struggling to take a certain region. So that is our Indian plan. So as you can see, we're starting to get things now slowly moving along here. We're getting the military academy, which is going to give us, as you can see, dragoons, grenadiers, East India sepoys. We've got quite a lot as well. We're creating this second army here. 3 12-pounders. 3 cannons are always standard in my armies, my friends. Always. Sometimes I'll put 4 in if I think it's needed, depending on the mission of that army. But 3 is absolutely bog standard. So we are definitely starting to create our own armies here from within India. But to really crack this Indian nut, and believe me, it is a tough one to crack. Because look at this. Each city has got at least almost a half-stack army in it, and they can easily raise or reinforce any of these cities with quite substantial numbers. I don't even know what's here. So Bijapur could have a huge amount here. I'm going to probably send my spy there next turn to see what's going on. As you can see, they're upgrading. So they really have, they're flush with money, and they've also got a lot, and I mean a lot of minerals and a lot of armies loitering about here. So I have to make sure that when I do this, the planning for this invasion has to be meticulous, my friends, meticulous. Right. But if I am going to take India, I'm going to need extra troops. I'm going to need those troops that have got a little bit of extra zeal, a bit of extra zing and zest about them. That, my friends, comes in the form of these gentlemen here, fighting or have already been fighting deep in the Western frontier. And these are the gentlemen who have brought almost France to its knees here. As you can see, they were in a really hefty fight here for Brussels. We pulled them back, but as you can see, we're slowly starting to bring them back up now to full spec here. We did lose 2 regiments outright, but by damn, it was a heck of a fight. This army here is going to be sent to India. I cannot aid the Dutch any more than I already have done. Now, the Dutch are besieged by the Hanoverians, the Westphalians, and the French. Now, the French have pretty much been crushed in this region. They just got Strasbourg here. No other armies in this region apart. I think this might be one small sort of strike force possibly loitering about here, but the Dutch only have, and they've also got Denmark against them as well. So They're in a little bit of strain, but they've managed. I gave them Brussels. I took Brussels from the French, and I gave it to the Dutch in the fight. Now, the last fight I did sort of let the Dutch take the real battering on my behalf. I shouldn't really have done that. I did have a few comments saying that I should have really helped the Dutch more. And you're completely right, my friends. I should have really done a lot more. I kept my army back out of harm's way. Only sent in a few units to help the Dutch. And it didn't really look too good. And also, it didn't really fare well for the Dutch. But I've also feel that I've done my share here for the Dutch. I really have. So I'm going to leave them, unless they're really in deep trouble. And I mean, you know, possibly the chance of them actually being wiped out. Then I may send another force in to help them. But this force here is being earmarked for India. As you can see, we're going to bring some of our really finest battle-hardened troops here to India. This army, on the other hand, will be remaining in situ. It'll be replenished, because we still have a few of the cavalry units here, and also the militia. The militia fought with exceptional bravery, so they're going to remain in this army. And this one will be left in Paris, in France, to make sure that we don't get any trouble from maybe a resurgent France, or from any of these countries should they decide to try to take the Netherlands out completely. But also, my friends, Spain. Ho-ho. Spain is still loitering about. Now, they did send some troops up this way here. Now, I have to be extra careful. We've managed to clear out all of these regions of our enemy. We do have to bring this shipyard back up to full spec, which we shall do eventually, but as you can see, 650. We've brought all of the other things are being repaired or have been repaired. So this economy here, the region is now producing all it can do for us. Everything here is being pushed towards the Indian continent. We're also building up here quite a nice army. Look at this. 3 Royal Highlander Grenadier regiments, 4 Royal Highlander Grenadier regiments, all destined for India. I kid you not, my friends. That is my goal. It must be. So, let's have a quick look here at diplomacy just before we go anywhere else. Okay, no problems. I can't send them anything else. I cannot send them anything else because they are... they have all the technology I can give them. I'm not sure about the United States. What about the United States? Nothing here. I can't offer anything. Poland and Lithuania. I wonder if they can... I wonder if they want to... fire by rank, but I want some money for it. You must be joking. 780 for 2 technologies? Not a chance. I shall give them seasoning for 780. I didn't think so, then you shall not get any more. Now the Ottomans. The Ottomans here. Yes, I thought so. The Russians really are pushing hard against the Ottomans here. But would they need... Oh, I wonder if they want any seasoning here. Payments. Demand 1,000. Fair enough. And France is still unfriendly, which is fine with me. We shall leave it as it is. Let us begin the turn. And also, I do have these settlements here, which I have pretty much abandoned at the moment. Because they're not really that important in the grand scheme of things for me. But as you can see, look at the US. It is absolutely bloomed into this huge territory here. And they've absolutely ripped the Iroquois to pieces. I mean, they really have. The Iroquois, should I say, have been absolutely smashed to pieces here. I'm surprised they don't push all the way to Fort Nashwack and take out everything here. But these armies here, Quebec as well, they still hold Quebec, which is a pretty big city here. I'm not sure. Let me have a quick look. They're at war with the Iroquois and the pirates. That's fine. Actually, the Cherokees are their allies, so the Cherokees are becoming alright. But the Iroquois, I think we might see the death of the Iroquois pretty soon, because the US really is becoming quite a power base there. Right, let's end the turn, my friends. Enough of my talking. Let's get on with this. France, speed things up a little bit here. What will the United Provinces do? Ooh, look at that! That's quite a stack of an army there they got, and they've also managed to push a fleet out as well. Ooh, oh dear. Oh dear me. It wasn't too good, was it? Excellent, thank you, my friends. Now Spain. Got to keep an eye on Spain here. Prussia. Prussia has carved out quite a sizable little empire here, as you can see. I wouldn't mind the Dutch to be able to do something against the Westphalians and the Hanoverians, just to provide a buffer for us, just in case the Prussians ever maybe overstep the mark, should we say. Now the Ottomans, what will they be doing? Will they be slowing down this entire... Nope, no, indeed not. But look at Russia. Russia's absolutely pushed all the boats out here to get... Look at this. They're starting to curve into Western Europe themselves, so... I'm surprised we don't see the Ottomans taking a bit of a beating now. Ooh. Yes, nicely done, 13 colonies. And they're crushing, or they're putting this, some real pressure on Spain there. Oh my Gordon Bennett, that's huge. Hang on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Holy smokes. What are those three armies doing there? Wait just a moment. Italian states. Mind you, we might have an alliance. I think we've got an alliance with Mughal, so they probably can move in and out of our territory, but still. My spider sense is tingling. Now Westphalia, nothing. They've not done anything at all to the Dutch, so that means the Dutch should be okay. United States are absolutely going hell for leather there. Pirates. Or just leave us alone. Whoa. By Alam Rathor is... Well. I've got to send my own spy that looks like to dig him out of there, but still. Very friendly, so we're okay here. Trade agreement has given us a pretty big boost here, but still, I'm not particularly happy with what's going on here. Yeah, that's fine. 5116. I need to start increasing my production facilities a bit. But Alam Rathor is probably French, I'd imagine. Ooh. Yeah, we shall invest in these, and what is here? And this as well. So we're going to probably just increase our trade here a little bit. And our income. This army's now being brought up to full spec. Wait a minute. Jeez. Do we really need this demi cannon? I don't think so. I'm going to disband this. 4405. Look at that. Portugal and provinces have been absolutely stripped here. So that's why we're losing quite a bit there. Now, this army here has got to be focused upon. It is being brought back up. Oh, we almost got everything back to full here. What about this here? How long? 355. Yeah, let's do that. My cavalry here is going to be pretty vital, actually. We're bringing our cannons up to full as well. All of the line infantry is pretty much up, apart from this regiment here. The 8th regiment is not up to full, but all of these are ready for further action, which might be coming via these. What are these doing here? This is giving me the EBGBs here, my friends. It really is. We do have a decent army here to hold on. We're also getting a military academy here, which will increase our potential. What was Lancers? Native Indian Cavalry, which is Lancer. Look at that charge bonus. It is fantastic. 25. Wow. But it also gives us sepoys here, which, yep. The upkeep cost is not too bad here. What we do need here, though, is heavy cav. Heavy cav in India would make all the difference. But again, we're not going to go too mad here. Now, got to get this army up and running here because it's going to be needed, I can tell. I've just got that feeling in my bones. We're going to need this army to be at full strength. And no, not quite yet. That's being brought up here. What about you, my friend? 161 here. And our general. 82. As you can see, wait, what are you doing here? As you can see, this was quite a fight. And we still got, jeepers creepers, down to 25 men there. So we've still got a few of these that are going to need upgrading here as well to bring this up to full. I don't want to be caught short at all. So look at the Dutch here just briefly. Let's see what's going on. Oh, look at that. That's a nice army there. Very nice army they got here. 2 grenadier regiments. Anything else I can send them here to help them? I'm not sure. But I'm going to actually withdraw this spy. It's coming back. It's going to be sent to this army. And it's going to be sent to India. I need more intelligence there. I'm leaving the rest of Europe to its own devices, allowing the whole France with all the production facilities it has and all of the income it has from here. But after that, it's going to be left on its own. Steam pumped 800, so I might just invest in there and possibly in there as well eventually. Actually, I might make that a port. I've got... Do I need another shipyard? A dry dock. Decisions on me. I've got enough ports, so I will keep that as a shipyard just to increase my capacity here. Now, we do have this navy, which is now back to full. We are going to bring them to here, guard Bristol port, and oh ho ho, what a beautiful fleet this is as well. This one's seen a bit of action. We're actually going to move to here to guard Glasgow, and I think we can have a quick turnaround here. Let's have a look what we got coming in. 4405. What's the ministers like? Where's that? Good grief, look at that. Look at that. That is the... Oh my word. That is... What a sight. That is beautiful. Some of the finest ministers I've ever had. Even the opposition is fantastic. Wow. Anyway. Enough of that. Let's end the turn quickly. We'll have to check my research and technology. Research and development, should I say. Next turn coming up. Now, what will the Dutch do this time? Now, we've got Austria. Yes, nicely done. That's being repaired. United provinces are obviously starting to get themselves back on an even keel. Thank you, Spain, even though we're at war. I do appreciate... Wait a minute. Easy. And you shall pay. Actually, I'll take the money. Should be going back into repairing this. And there is why I kept an army in France. There it is. That's the exact reason why. I knew my spider sense was tingling, but holy smokes. I didn't think that would be coming my way. That is a gigantic army. Look at the fleet here. If they send that fleet forward, we're in deep trouble. I've got to get that army that's in Paris up and running fairly quickly. So I'm in a real balancing act here between troops in India and troops in West. I've got to hold France. I know I can retreat from France if necessary and just sort of pretty much close off Britain from the rest of the world. But that's not really wanting to do because I've got France. Wait, whoa. Peace treaty? They're obviously getting themselves absolutely battered. Sure, I'll have a peace treaty with you. I don't want to be at war with anybody, unless I absolutely need to. Italian states. Excellent. we have to do something about them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, they're fine. They're working absolutely fine. Peace treaty signed. I've got no problems with that. Yep. Yep. Go up here. Oh, look at that. John Lee. Whoa, presentational sword as well. Able seaman. Wow. Well, I can manage that, but they're dug in here. Yeah. I'm going to bring this cavalry up to full, but first of all, my first task must first of all is to get this fleet here repaired.
Heave away, boys, heave away.
And naval board are going to give us, and then this army here is going to be let's bring them up. Look at this here on our borders. 3 Walloon guards. You are having a joke. Whoa. The shotgunners. Oh my word. Marines. Oh god, they're throwing everything they can but the kitchen sink at us here. That is... Whoa. Asturias regiment as well. Jeepers creepers. That is as scary as it comes. That army, if that army hits France, we are in for quite a surprise. Holy smokes. Let's get this region up and running. Looks like our fun in this region is not over just yet. So we have to put in. How is this army doing here? 479, 140. It's almost brought back up to full. Can remain in situ because there's a chance we might be facing this substantial Spanish. I mean, that is a breathtaking Spanish force. I mean, that really is quite a special force indeed. That is, you know, pretty special there. Wow. That is quite a special, that is incredible force. I'm quite jealous of it because it's got some very, very nice troops. I know we've got our own troops here, and these gentlemen are probably more than a match for any of that, but I have to keep my focus absolutely where it needs to be. Now I can get, how is my technology doing here? I need to be pushing more towards this here. Getting lime juice, sauerkraut, so naval hospital. So that's going to be my next thing here, this sextant. Get that, go down to here. All I need is this lime juice. What are we researching here? That's, oh yes, that's to be able to open up reorganization, reorganize procurement. Plus 2 charge bonus for Bane. That's brilliant. And we've also got fire and advance, which is very nice. Plus 1 training level for infantry units, which is even better. So we've gotten almost, this whole tree is almost ours. Shortened carbines will give us Tarleton's Light Dragoons and the 16th Light Dragoons. Some very prestigious units. And this is the one that's going to open up a real can of worms for the enemy, believe me. Look at that, lifeguards. Ho ho ho. Lifeguards, Brunswicker Dragoons. But these are the boys I'm after right here. Heavy cav, which is definitely what we're going to need eventually, is heavy cavalry. And that's what I'm going to fill this army out with, is heavy cavalry. But I don't want to be facing lots and lots of Spanish hits on our forces here, but I've got to remain stoic here. I've got to get this army up to full, which it nearly is. There's more than enough here to hold this, because look, Paris is a fortified city.
Your
This army will be moving out eventually. How are the Netherlands doing here? Let's have a quick look. Yep, they've increased their troop numbers here. What have they got here? They've got 12-pound howitzers. Can we trade with anyone else? Genoa, who are unfriendly. And that's it, really. Right, send the turn. I'm not sure how much action we'll get going through here, my friends, because I'm balancing. I'm trying to balance, you know, different things here. India, Western Europe. Look at that. They really are starting to throw up quite a lot of nice units here now. So we should hopefully be. Oh yeah, you just ease away from the border, and you go back home as well. That's why I'm going to leave that army in Paris, just to deter that potential Spanish attack that might come our way. I know it's quite a big force to leave there, but look at that Spanish army. That's a pretty incredible Spanish force by anyone. 3 regiments of Walloon Guards. They are one of the best units you can get in any army, literally any army, and they've got them exceptionally early. Now I'm going to build some heavy. Holy moly! Why have I got 4 full stack armies loitering about in there? This is starting to get a bit unnerving. Oh, I don't mind that happening at all. Oh yes, Flintlock, oh Sexton is next, brilliant. Oh, Bengal's got a military academy. Where are you? Well. Why are they suddenly hitting me here if they're friendly with me? Oh, I get it. Woodland Preacher and Mistress. Alan Marathor. I take it back, it wasn't French, it was... Look at this, This is... Ooh, jeepers, creepers, great balls of fire. That is going to be an exceptionally tough nut to crack there. I definitely need to get these up to full spec here, for definite. I need all my cavalry here. If they come for Nagpur here, they're going to face a firestorm here, but I've got to get myself up and running here. Actually, I never checked what the infrastructure was like here. It's up to pretty good rate. What about here, infrastructure? Cobbled roads. I definitely need to get that up and running. Right. Okay, so we're going to get one of these and one of these. And back home here, we're going to get heavy cavalry, which is all we can get at the moment. As you can see, my friends, we are facing some substantial odds here. How are these gentlemen doing here? One more and he's ready. Then these will be moving out. I will have to get a ship. I think I'm going to move, just quickly put this to here.
Set sail.
And this ship here, the Dunkirk, which is pretty ironic actually, that's going to be moved to here. Le Havre.
Still shipshape.
Still a potent force here, and a very nice force there. And this is going to be the ship that's going to take them to India. Now, where is the nearest? There it is. To Brazil, nope. To America, nope. So it looks like we're going to be taking quite a long way around. So we'll be going to probably here. This is the shortest one, America, Newfoundland. And we'll be heading for the East Indies. No, actually, we won't. We'll be heading for India. And we should be disembarking in Cuttack here, moving up to the front here. Or actually, I might just leave them. No, I'll probably put them here on the border. They can then be ready to strike upwards here if necessary. But I definitely need to reinforce. Then we have this army here, which is also going to be brought into full. I need 3 more. I need 3 cannon here. I can get 12 pounders, right? That's what I'm going to do next turn. Send the turn, my friends. Quick turn around here. Might not be much action here this turn, my friends, but it requires absolute precision planning here, meticulous planning for this operation to begin in India. It really does, and also to be able to hold what we already have. 13 colonies are doing exceptionally well. Don't come for us, Spain. Don't do it. Russia. Poland. Ottomans. Actually, not sure what the Ottomans are actually doing, to be honest with you. Russia. Russia seems to be at a standstill at the moment in terms of any military action. Iroquois. Oh, jeepers, creepers, great balls of fire. What is going on here? This is not feeling right at all. Why are they sent so many troops into this region? That is scary as hell. I mean, that's about 6 armies. We're looking at about 4 full stack armies. That would wipe out anything. Whoa. Denmark, what are you doing? Remember, I can't just sort of, put units in piecemeal into India. They have to go in as a whole because the journey to get there takes so long. So I have to send units there that, really are going to be there straight away. Yeah, you just leave our stuff alone. Look at this. I just don't get it. I just don't get that at all. Honest. Oh, that's pretty good. There we are. We're starting at 2 cavalry and a lancers in Bengal. We also got heavy cav there. Right, he's been detected. Oh yes, and that should increase our income. 4744. Oh, actually, trade has come back on. Just Portugal now, which has been pretty hit here. Now, look at that. Our tax income is almost more than our trade income, which is what I like to see. I really do. We've got to squeeze more out of it here. Let me have a quick look here. What's going on? What can we recruit here? Nothing yet of here. But we are going to get ourselves. Oh, look at that! Brunswick Grenadiers, or Brunswick Dragoons. Actually, we're going to invest in these here, and those. How are we looking here? Ah, these are. Oh, thank you at last. Right, you, my friends, are off to India, and I would like all of you to board. And if you would be so bold, our first homegrown army, which is heading for India. And there it is. It's off. 3931. Can we push any more out of these regions? We can probably get that there, but that's... This army is going to stay in, remain in situ here. Now we're talking. Look at this. Now the Dutch are starting to begin to get themselves together here. So as you can see, they're now going to probably be able to hold their own and defend their backyard, as it were. Maybe even strike out against some of these. But I am concerned by this here. This is not good. He's neutral, but what's he doing in my lands here? I'm actually going to pull this gentleman back, see if we can spot any more.
Going undercover.
That's an absolute ton of armies there. It's coming together. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 5 cavalry units. Now we're going to fill out the rest of this. Actually, we could probably do with a general in here. The general, indeed, Richie Cousins. Age 36. That's the next general here is going to lead these troops. We are going to have now fill out to here with line infantry and get ourselves up a second homemade army, which we're going to move into this region here. But I'm going to put it probably here, and also the army that comes in from Atlantic attack, that's going to be put by here, or maybe even in here in this woods here. I don't like these armies here at all. If the Mughals strike against us, I'm going to hit them hard. But even then, look at that, they're upgrading all of they got 3 barracks there. That's been upgraded quite heavily here. Okay, my friends. Again, if you've got any suggestions at all what I should do, my friends, what you think I should be doing, let me know. Please let me know. Or your help is always invaluable. We're heading towards. We should be heading towards Army Board. Almost got that. Then we'll be getting that reorganized procurement, which is great for us. Almost got that as well. So then I'm going to probably try and go for probably selective breeding, or maybe even no blast furnacing. No, probably selective breeding is going to do us the best. It's going to take quite a long time, but still. I wonder if they'd be interested in. No. In that. Not a problem. Like there's anybody else we can trade with. All of these are full capacity. So, have a quick look what's going on here. Not a lot really, but I'm surprised that Russia hasn't pushed down further. They haven't pushed down further here either. But still, that's none of our concern. Although if I took this, if I took Madrid though, I would face the army that's here in Tangier. Holy moly, and all that goes with it. That is... wow. The armies are fantastic. And they're also upgrading now to the drill school here to get grenadiers. Oh my god, Bennett. Marine grenadiers. Oh, that is spectacular. So as you can see, I've got to keep my eye on France and that's on Spain. That's why that's happening. Right, let's end the turn here, my friends. It's a slow build-up. I wish I could bring you a battle every single turn, my friends. But sometimes you just need to focus, on the things that are important to do. And this really is important. Really, really important that we get this right straight off the bat. And ooh, that's nice. Cheapest. There they are again. Wait a minute. Where's that Spanish force going? A trade agreement? Indeed, sir. I shall accept that with a nod and a wink, definitely. Ottoman Empire. They haven't really done much, the Ottomans, but Russia. Well, everybody but everybody's trying to steal our technology. Venice does have quite nice fleets here. And now the Dutch are getting stronger, they're able to look after themselves quite well here. Wait a minute, what the blazes? Oh, come on. Prussia has been 1086. That's because our army is so vast. Okay, so it looks like we are going to be... That's why our trade has come down, because we've lost Prussian trade. And also Portugal has been hit, but Prussia here, that's going to be quite a big tell here for us. If we can get that up and running, we should be doing pretty well, but unfortunately, we've got Sweden here. Jeez, look at the size of that force there. We've got Sweden blockading this here, and it's just crippling them. Whoa, look at that. There's a fight going on there. Okay. I could throw it into that there and get 800 per turn wealth. Because as you can see, our tax income is the only thing that's pretty much keeping us afloat. This army is quite substantial here, so we're going to get ourselves a general. Although it might be best if I do keep some money back at least. I'm probably going to have to build a cheap ship here, a sloop. I'm going to keep some money back. Oh, why didn't the agent go with them? Not to worry, he shall go next time.
Your will.
I'll get the sloop, take that. This army here is going to be moved to India. We have the Dutch here, who are starting to put together some quite nice forces. We do have, where's Prussia? Here it is. Minus 24. Let's end the turn. Let's see what happens. We're keeping ourselves just our heads just above water here. Austria. Oh, that's a mighty fleet there. Where are they going to? Whoa! Don't do it, Spain. Don't do it.
Huzzah! Huzzah! Huzzah!
It would appear we have some fun here from Spain. Only Sweden would leave them alone. Poland, which I think is actually shrinking. Looks like Prussia has taken pretty much all of Austria out here. Ottomans appear to be reinforced, and we got Russia. Which is going to do what exactly? What are you going to do, Russia? Now Venice. I think Westphalia and Württemberg have left it too late to redo anything to the Dutch. Ooh, they took a real beating there, didn't they? Ooh, look at that. We moved ours in. He's been executed. Serves him right. Right, what are you coming in next? Whoa! Jeepers, creepers, great balls of fire. That is as scary as it comes. Jeez. We're just about keeping our heads above water here. We really are. Probably because that matches both. Oh, excellent.
Where to, Captain?
Where to, Captain? I'll tell you where to. You're going to be landing in Katak. Let's move it, gentlemen, please. Move it. So, the army that was only a couple of weeks ago in was in Europe. And actually this gentleman here is going to be hitting the Spanish trade routes here. That's more like it. Maybe raid a few more of their other routes. America, look at that, completely blockaded off. That's why we're struggling there. We're going to try and build up a bit of a force here.
How may I be of service?
Let's increase our income from this as well. That'll increase a little bit here. The Netherlands really are starting to put together quite a nice force here, which is always good to see. Hopefully they'll strike against. I'm going to have a quick look at France's allies. Oh, Gordon Bennett. I was thinking of maybe striking against Strasbourg and getting all of this for myself here. But then I'd be fighting against all of these here. So maybe I could use this army to do that. This army is more than enough, more than a match for anything here. They can be sent for us across here. So with that in mind, I might use my spy for some kind of benefits here. Let's have a look. Let's send him up to here. I might go for Strasbourg. Have a quick look again where the allies are. Hanover, Württemberg, Spain. We're already at war with Spain. Westphalia. So these would then become embroiled in the fight. And so would Prussia potentially. Prussia here as well. Mind you, Prussia's already got its trade routes crushed here by the Swedish, so they're not really going to be much of a... What I don't understand is why they're not... Why this isn't turned and destroyed this fleet here. It doesn't make any sense at all. Wow. Austria is just absolutely destroying Austria. I've got this here as well. They've got these here. But this army might have to be used.
Set sail. Jump to it and look lively.
Oh. It's got to be done. I've got to keep my trade routes open. Nobody's got any of their routes open at all. Right, let's end the turn, my friends. Oh, that's good. That is good. Thank you, France. Thank you very much. And Austria, hopefully they're going to go and hit somebody else. I pray they're going to hit someone else. Please hit somebody else. Please go for... Oh, please go for somebody else. Oh, the Dutch are really starting to put together now. Quite a nice force. Oh, that's quite nice indeed. There it is. There it blooming well is. I knew it. I absolutely knew it. It looks like the 13 colonies have passed from this world. No way. No way. Wow. Looks like these have been... There, they've gone. Well, do we have any more ports open? Because of that? Nope, not a one. But United Provinces, what can I send them? Or I can send them that. Actually, I'm going to try and get them something off them. Nope. Let's get rid of this start again. Try that for that. How about that for that? Let's do that. That sounds like a good deal to me. That I don't mind at all. Got a hold here. Let's have a quick look what's going on here. Absolutely nothing at all. This year is right for the taking. Ooh, they're even increasing the metal rows for us. Royal Dupont Regiment. Ogilvy Regiment. God, that's some troops they can make there. Jeepers creepers. Right. This army here. What do we have here? What we are going to do then is we're going to put a militia regiment in here and a militia regiment in there. 1043, by damn, that's a stretch. It would appear we have the Spanish moving up here to attack us. Now I've got a choice to make here.
Make ready. Hot. Gathering supplies.
This army here, that's a pretty nice army there as well, but I'm going to move these into position. Support.
You ask too much.
You ask too much, sir.
Your will.
If they want to fight, they will certainly get one. But they may take these two armies with them because this is quite a frightening lot of troops they've got.
Ready for order.
But what I'm not going to do is just stand around and let them take whatever they want. Hang on, have a quick look here at the Mughals. Very friendly. It's actually gone up the friendliness here. Okay, my friends, I'm going to end this episode here. But I'm going to leave you with this question, my friends.
Put to sea.
I'm going to leave you with this question here. What do I do with this army here in London? Now, the way I see it, I've got two options with it. I can actually probably move this. Once I get that militia unit down here, I'm going to send Henry de Massou. Oh, that's nice. I'm going to be moving him to join this army down here. What I'm going to do now. So he's going to be leading this army. What I want to know, my friends, is what do I do with this army here? Now, do I send it across to Europe and take out Strasbourg, or do I use it to attack this Spanish force here? Or do I send it to India to reinforce India, which will give me then 3 full stack armies here in India? Now, I wouldn't be looking to attack the Mughals for a while because you can see their amount of troops they have is quite breathtaking, and this really would hurt, really would give us a bit of a kicking here if we were to lose these 3 armies, because they have so many troops they'd probably be able to attack our other assets at the same time, and I'd only be able to use these 3 armies in a coordinated attack. So probably those 3 armies would probably take out these 4 here, which would pretty much decimate the majority of the Mughal armies they have available anywhere. They do have these sort of half-stack armies here, but depending on what happened, I'd probably be able to get most of my men into position to be able to take out some of these cities, and that probably wouldn't be too much of a problem. But or do I retreat from Paris? But I don't really want to do that because look at the income. Paris is pretty much the only thing that's really keeping me afloat because of the tax income here. As you can see here, we're not going to be getting quite a lot of, our trade is being hit here from America and from Europe as well. So we're being hit on quite a number of fronts here. So what do I do? What would you do, my friends? My personal choice is probably to hit Strasbourg and suffer the consequences from probably their allies coming in to help them. But that'll just give me more opportunity to strike in at Württemberg, while the Dutch hit at the Westphalians and that. So, if the Dutch take out the Westphalians, all that's going to do is increase our trade over land, which is going to be good for us. So, what do you think, my friends? What do you think I should be doing? What do you think is going to be the best strategy for us? Let me know, my friends. Let me know what you think, because it really is vital that we pin down some kind of strategy for the future, because it's either going to be we're either going to focus on India in its entirety, or we're going to try and just get a few more of these regions for ourselves, mainly for economic reasons. Because remember, our economy is pretty tight at the moment. It's pretty tight indeed. So we've only got 1,000 extra income coming per turn. It doesn't give really a lot of room for flexibility, where a lot of our armies are costing us quite a lot of money to keep. Do I go for Strasbourg? Do I attack this Spanish force down here? Or do I go for India in its entirety, put the army in India? Let me know what you think. Your comments are absolutely key, my friends, to this campaign. It really are. You will shape this campaign. Although I sort of got a few ideas of my own, if many of you put some good, sound, strategic, tactical reasons for me doing a certain thing, then I will do that. I really do take what you say with a great deal of respect, my friends, because many of you are veteran commanders. You've won and fought many campaigns, so I really do take what you say on board. I really do. It's not just something I just ask for and then sort of whatever, and I flick it to one side, because I would never do that. If you come up with some really good, sound, strategic, tactical arguments and reasons why I should do a specific thing with this army I have here, this is a free army. This is a pretty nice army here. Can do a lot of damage if it's deployed correctly. Strasbourg, Spanish force, or India, my friends. That's what I'm asking. The Dutch can pretty much take care of themselves now. They are fine. If I can take this, I might even be able to take Württemberg. I might even be able to take. Let me just quickly look what a Württemberg are doing. As you can see, whoa, Württemberg have got quite an army. Jeepers creepers, that's a big army there. And these are pretty nice line infantry as well. So that would be quite a fight there to be up against. But let me know what you think I should do. I might even be able to take this one without even a shot being fired. They might even just surrender, which means I would have that fully intact here, ready to face this here, and also it would be a fortified position. But anyway, my friends, let me know what you think I should do. Oh, Gordon Penny, they got that as well. Jeepers creepers, that's a big force. Wow. Let me know what I think I should do, bearing in mind what we see here, bearing in mind what's happening in India, and bearing in mind what's happening here with Spain. Spain are obviously coming to do some damage to us. But I'm going to leave it in your hands, my friends. But anyway, hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please comment, like, and subscribe. But until next, my friends, when I can promise you many, many more twists and turns in this campaign, because it's far, far from over. We might have trouble in India, or we might not. We might be able to build up in India, or we might make some more gains in Europe. But that's got to remain for us to see what happens here. Maybe I might even go for Spain. If I destroy this army here, I could leave a few troops in Paris and then move down and maybe even take out Madrid, and maybe even go for Morocco or Tangier. Let me know what you think, my friends, because it really is important what you say and what you think as well. And of course, Portugal are being blockaded by these here, which doesn't help us at all. But anyway, friends, until next time, when I can promise you quite a lot of action, even though it may not be on the battlefield. Until then, my friends, bye for now.